He must have skills.
What's up, everybody? 45 here. Today we're going to be continuing our franchise lock on thanks, sorry, bud. Thank you. We're continuing our franchise lock on Tomb Raider. We made a little bit of progress yesterday. I think we beat like 2 levels, which is better than what I usually do, because Tomb Raider can easily take a 4-hour session if you don't know what you're doing. And guess what? I don't know what I'm doing. But we're going to try our hardest to make it through this, because we have a lot of the lower level games, and maybe even some ones that you've never heard of. Like, for example, the New York Times has an actual Tomb Raider game. That's one of the ones that we're gonna check out at some point. I gotta see which one we're gonna go for. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm not violating rules of release right now. There's a lot of Tomb Raider derivatives that they discovered. I didn't realize how big the game was back in the day. Movie games. Not that I care. I don't care. I mean, I know how big it was. I just didn't give a shit. Alright. It's normal. So we're on the right track right now. We beat Tomb Raider, now we're playing Tomb Raider 2. Cool. I wonder if Divine knows that we're playing Tomb Raider 2. Divine, are you here? Being a little weirdo? Make me play shit games? Okay. What's up, beer lover? The only reason I'm still playing this is because you're here. I want you to know that. What's up, old man? You here for some not so pyramid titties?
Unit Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm. All units respond. Code 3.
What am I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. What's up, everybody? My name's Fortifier, retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware whenever I can. Right now, we're playing Tomb Raider 2. This is, not a big fan of it, but it's not horrible, right? It's not horrible, and at least that's something I can say. Alright, we got a button. What does that button do? What does this button do? Okay, so this is going to open up those other things. That closes that, okay. Yeah, we get Tomb Raider feet stuff right now. What's up, Trun?
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple
But what
victims.
Bud do?
Respond to raid alarm. All units
There's not much
respond.
there
Code
for her,
3.
is it? What were you doing tonight? What were you getting into? I just started the stream and don't feel like going into a raid screen. That's the only reason why I'm not doing that. But if you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button. Absolutely anonymous, your name will not pop up and you get to see a guy get punched in the face, which is always epic. I don't know what we're expected to do, though. I'm not using a walkthrough. I've literally saved 200 times because I don't trust the game. Isn't there some bad guys that want to ruin my day? There's one. There's two. Okay. Why does the pipe man have a harpoon gun? Is he one of the divers? What's up, Megs? How are you? What you been up to? That's my face. So we're looping back here. Oh! Oh! Has this always been open? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, that is not open. Okay. So the question is, where is the thing that opens that? Is there like a lever? Right here. No, I didn't. You couldn't eat that shark. You would die of mercury poisoning. How is he hitting me through? Okay, first, that's some bullshit. He's hitting me through solid metal. He doesn't even know I'm there, first and foremost. That's fucked. This game is fucked. It's nothing but fucked. Some grade A fuck. I didn't know that Tomb Raider suffers with object permanence, okay? I didn't know that was an issue. It's not on my Tomb Raider bingo card. I know that for a fact. That's bullshit. Stick my head up and he's just shooting me through solid steel? It's steel. The fucking... Straight buffoonery, bro. There's a stupid ass switch. These in tungsten rounds? Clearly, yeah. If those were tungsten rounds, I'd be annihilated instantaneously. Oh my god. Oh, look, a pity heal. It's a large one. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I love that saying. Alright, let's save, because I know that I'm going to die. Alright, we got more silly jumps, because that's all that this is going to be. The question is, where does the silly jump begin? Probably where the fire is. Is this like an engine room? What is this? Okay, there's a box right here. And a lever. I should have all three, right? Hell yeah, brother. Okay, is this really just to move it one spot? Grow up, man. Fire in the disco! Fire in the Taco Bell! Oh, I appreciate it. Electric Six is one of my favorite bands ever. Hello? Mother may I? Alright, am I missing something? Are we supposed to do something simply fantastic with this? Because you would think I'd need to jump there. That's sloped, so I can't do anything. Okay, we gotta go right here. My favorite song by them is, Gay Bar. You! I wanna take you to a gay bar! I wanna take you to a gay bar! To a gay bar! Gay bar! Gay bar! Let's start a war! Let's start a nuclear war! At the gay bar! Gay bar! Those were the silliest, YouTube music videos back in the day, too. Hi, boy! What did that do? What that do, though? What do? What it do? Okay, so something opened, but I have zero clue what it is. And hopefully it's not a time switch, because those things love to be time switches. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that I was just gonna, like, slide over. Gross. Okay. You done well finding all three? I mean, they were pretty obvious where they were once, you know. I saw one of those whenever I turned around, so I was like, okay, well, clearly this door needs to be shut so we can keep this party going. Blah, 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 blah. Where do I go? I'm up here, but for why? That's for why. Okay. Can we make it? Are we good enough at this? That's just water. You're so extra, Laura. Stop. It's just water. What's wrong with you? Oh, it's a haunted mansion. Barracuda, Barracuda, Barracuda. Is there more than one Barracuda? Why the weird music? I can't see anything, so let's flare it up. The first DMC is pretty good if you understand that that's exactly what it is. Definitely missed this era of games and everything felt different. New franchises being born. New game is boring and I don't care anymore. Love the Tomb Raider Resident Evil series back then. I agree. I think new franchises are absolute trash. Do I want to? No, because I feel like there's a potential for some really solid new games, but I feel like companies don't care anymore. Why would they? They've made their millions. Okay, we got some harpoons. Most nights are going to be Tomb Raider nights. I don't know who did it. I think it was Nick. They're making a new Spyro. They need to make a new Spyro. And the reason they need to make a new Spyro is because once they went to that Skylander bullshit and just totally fucking ripped off all those kids for collectibles, yeah, Spyro needs a new game. There was nothing... Okay, granted, the games in the Spyro series I have played thus far, I have zero problems with. I haven't played any of the Game Boy ones. I have a feeling the Game Boy ones are going to be trash, but... Okay, so we're in the wheelhouse now. Oh, there's health there. I mean, we still haven't fucked off this game yet. And that's because we make just enough progress to not want to. Alright, that door's shut. I know that there's a key back here we need to get into. This is the helm, right? I don't give a fuck about those sharks one bit. Oh, okay, have a nice day. Oh, this is where we started the stage. That's why it's trying to show me. Look at the key. What key? Yeah, I'll add. So for anybody who was wondering, the game that we were trying to figure out last night was Pogo Stuck.
No.
Which I should have guessed because it sucks. So we should have known it was a Divine game. Look at the key. Oh, it's in there with the sharks? Motherfucker. Is it really? Oh, no! Okay, well, it is what it is. I don't know. I've played a lot of Devil May Cry, but not on stream. I don't know which one I finished on. I know I played the first one. I had to have played the first one. All right, let's do my traditional exploring style. Devil May Cry 1 is alright. I didn't mind it. I think I played Devil May Cry 2. Which is the one that's the prequel? Is that 3? Because I remember in my own time, I had a fight against Virgil that was the most miserable thing on this planet. Because the first one, everybody knows. Second one... Was the second one the prequel? Three is a prequel. So I've beaten all of them, but not on stream. So when we do play it, it's not going to be like some first one, first two bullshit. It's going to be... I've already beaten them. And I did that because of the trilogy on PS3. It's a great trilogy. Collection, for anybody who cares. Man, there's a lot of dead ends here, isn't it? Alright, so we're not wasting flares, so I can actually see. We're gonna go dark. Yeah, no, I can tell the difference. People capitalize it differently, that's how I know it's a different game. Make sure we go back to the beginning, make sure I didn't miss anything. I have a feeling we're at the end of this stage and this is gonna be its own thing. But I've been wrong before. Okay, so we went over here, and this is just a quick connect to the other area, right? Yeah, this goes here. Nothing down there. I see a key in that room. That's like a state room. Can't get in there. We can go over here. This is pretty much a dead area, too. This is... There's nothing here? Nope, just polygons. Okay. That one. No, there are a few franchises that I've wanted to do for a long time. Yu-Gi-Oh is one. Star Wars. Star Wars is another one I would really like to play. Stuff like that. Alright, is this a switch? Guys, let's switch. I think that's the other side. I disagree. I think in the early 2000s they hit a sweet spot with it. But that's just my personal opinion. What the? Hello? Oh yeah. Nice.
Uh-huh.
He tried to murder me. What the fuck? Oh, all the way back. So I play games all the way back to the 60s, 70s if I have to. And I know what you're thinking. It wasn't Vectrex, but very, very similar, right? Because it is a vector artwork game. You're thinking of the Star Wars arcade game, where it's like, use the Force, and then... It's a very silly sounding game. Star Wars Bounty Hunter is a great game. Star Wars Demolition's a great game. Star Wars Episode 3 on PS2 is a great game. Never played Attack of the Clones, though. Okay, if we're talking about Super Star Wars, that whole series can kick rocks. I don't give a shit about that one bit. What do we need to do? Is this good glass, or do I need to flood this? No? Okay. Brother, I don't know what to do.
No.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic rocks. I tried to play Knights of the Old Republic 2, but I got stuck in like a save loop as a kid, and I never finished it. Alright, if I was a key, where would I be? Sorry, I got a lot of phlegm in my throat today. Super Star Wars is just a bullshit game. Old man's beating him, but it's a miserable experience. Jesus Christ, stop. Alright, so they wouldn't put me in a soft lock situation. Do I need to, like... Am I missing something? Because there's a key there. Do I need to get the attention of the fish by walking over here with a thing? No? That door opens up, then we got this switch, right? And all that did was open up something on the other end. Did I miss a turn? No? Is there a key in here that I missed? Is this a double-sided door? I'd lose my mind if it was. There's gotta be something. Something I'm missing. I mean, there's a hatch here, but how would I open it? Jumping on it? Okay, so that's... I don't know. Did I soft lock the game? Is this a push-pull block? What? You motherfucker, I swear to God if it is. Put a key under that solid mass. There's no way a switch would fit behind there. That's not how that works. This game ignores physics. Goofy bullshit. Time to go get the key. Oh, that's a big ass shark, isn't it? No, thank you. Have a nice day. Go eat the barracuda. Oh, I don't have any oxygen. All right, where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Fuck off. Leave me alone. Where's the key? Where's the key? Pick it up, Laura, please. Yeah, enjoy those ass nibbles. Yep, thank you, game. Because you had to sit there and...
Oh, what's this? Is this a key? Tally ho! I'm going to grab it!
Fuck you! Get the damn key, Laura. What a bitch you are. It's silly shit like that that angers me in this game. Zero reason why. Hey, if the animals are hungry, why are they chasing me? Oh, good. Fucking Mr. Pipe Man can take 30 rounds of... He's on that much PCP. He's on that much PCP that he can just take, you know, that many shots to the chest. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, there goes my precious time I needed. All because she wanted to get her toes stuck on a fucking...
Oh, I can't walk forward. There appears to be a propulsion meter on the floor.
Walk over it! PCP is, no, that's PVC. PCP's I think it's an analgesic, whatever, dissociative medicine that makes people turn into absolute gorillas. Go watch a video of a guy on PCP getting shot, and you'll be like, what the hell? He could take rifle rounds and just keep walking. It's incredible. They can become superhuman. Because the brain's not regulating, or not saying, hey, you're in pain. So they feel no pain. Also, why am I on a ship? Why? Hmm? Vegas has a lot of PCP issues. True story. Okay, save game. I don't think they're on steroids. I think that was just like, hey, I'm a tough guy image of the 90s. I bet that shark will one-shot me. Oh, I can hear him. He said words to me. That's good. He said, in case you're wondering what a shark sounds like. Do you want to know the story? I assume the story goes as such. Laura is a greedy British cunt who constantly finds herself in shitty situations because she hasn't learned that when people hire her to find shit, that it's never going to go in her favor. That's the story to me. Did I get it? Am I right? Did I win? Super Hot's a really cool game too. Okay, there's a keyhole back here. Pull out the guns just in case I turn the corner and somebody decided, hey, today's the day I want to come through the door. That's the one thing I got wrong? Okay, fine. I'll take that on the chin. We got a switch. What does the switch do? Okay. Are we going deeper in Das Boot? In the boat? Hello? I've... hello? What? Is this something I need to... Oh, grow up. So it is a push. I didn't even realize there was a switch there. I love submarine movies. Okay, hey, bucko. Laura, did you know you were supposed to push this? Okay, Laura. My bad. Hunt for Red October is a big one. There's a comedy one I forget. I like the one with Denzel Washington in it. That's a good one. I don't remember every movie I've ever watched. Das Boot. Das Boot's a good one. Okay, where did I hit It's in here, right? Crimson Tide. Yeah, Crimson Tide is the one I'm thinking of. I like that one. And level over, maybe? Oh god, I'm here now. Okay. Don't play that music. Bad things happen when that music plays. Stop! Where's the bad thing? It's coming! Wait. Oh, is this the stupid room full of weird jagged rocks? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, there's the bad guys. Told you they were coming. No, this is its own thing. Okay, I guess we'll just drop down then. What a goon am I? Did I really just... Oh. Yeah, I cucked that up. No big deal, just going for a swim. Wait, I didn't grab the key? Oh my god. I need to save better. Y'all gotta get on to me more about saving, because this is ridiculous. Leave me alone, weird nibblers. That's half my health, brother! No save crystals, good. I don't need to save crystals, they suck. She's just, that's who she is as a person, I guess. What's the sound effect? What you got? You DM'd it? So I can't leave this screen. If I do, the game will crash. We lucked out last night, but I don't want to risk it because I hate this game and I don't want to play it anymore, but I don't want it to end like that. Jaws theme? I don't know if I can. That might copyright strike me. It's the same reason we don't have the turnaround sound effects anymore. If there was a parody one, maybe I could do it. Yeah, we gotta be careful with like licensed music like that, because I'm not playing a Jaws game right now, and if YouTube picks it up and I'm using Jaws music, I could get in trouble.
Dr. Kosak demands that you save your current progress. We don't want to repeat a Final Fantasy IV, do we?
No. Bum 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 bum. So I never learned how to do that. Maybe it's time for me to learn. Read a book or two. YouTube streaming is it's pretty simple. You just use your key and then you're good to go. That's cute. Laura can't look down. You see, Laura's really bad about looking down. She can only look straight. She's a horizon scanner. I can listen to Barbie Girl all I want. I wonder how good the range in the M16 is. The M16 wishes it shot at that rate of speed. That is straight up doo-doo. No, that's... No! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. No. No, brother. Stop it, please. I'm just a boy. What, it shoots faster? I know that a single burst semi-automatic is that. Burst salvo is... So if it was... So that's what it would be, full automatic. I fired in real life. Have you? You probably have. You seem like the kind of guy who's like, yeah, man. You have an M16 with the class license that allows you to have it full auto? Save some pussy for the rest of us. Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta figure out a safe spot to drop down, and there really isn't one, because all of this is... Trying to see. So, based on the butt stock, this is clearly a Vietnam era one. Let's see. M16 A1 firing. Yeah, no, this is way too fast. That's like P90 speed. This is wishful thinking. Yeah, it's way too fast. Lisa's a wonderfully it's a wonderful creepy RPG. Oh! Oh, well, I didn't realize I could just fall down here. Alright, so if I fall in there, is that just bad news bears, or what? What's this? Atari 26 joysticks, what are they doing here?
Uh-huh.
What are those? I don't know. Okay, so I think what the game wants us to do is go in the water, but let's go get all this stuff first.
Uh-huh.
What is this supposed to be? Oh, those are M16 clips. They definitely do not look like M16 clips at all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go ahead and save because this could be a dangerous little fall. We'll go ahead and go here. Harpoon gun. Dogfight. Oh, I'm a butthole! He speared it! Went right up there, too. Okay, did they drop anything? Nope. They sure didn't. I would say Cuphead, so add a vote for Cuphead. Cuphead is a good game. Lisa's a good game. If you're into that kind of shit. I'm not really into strange RPGs. Like, if you like Earthbound, you're gonna love Lisa. At least that's the way I see it. What am I trying to get in here? Also, the lift sound is in there, too. Ooh! It's a song. They wish thrust vectoring existed back then. Oh, I don't have the sound effect anymore? I'm sure I do, it just hates you. Ooh. Where does one go when the game hates him so? I just want to break free. I want to break free of this game's villainy. Oh, hey, what's this? Wow! Is this something or is it nothing? It's something, okay. Whoa, it's a fucking eel, bro! No, nobody told me there'd be fucking eels! What the fuck? There's a fucking eel! The eels! He can bite through rock? There's more eels! Fucking eels! There are more eels! What the motherfuck, dude? Seriously? Well, now I'm dead. I beat it! How could this happen to me? Okay. They give me a free heal, right? Nope, I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, we're out of the wreck now. What are we doing now? Alright, there's got to be a switch nearby. Also, fun fact, if I die, I have to go through that traumatic experience again. Laura, why aren't you swimming right? Oh, there's current.
Dr. Kosak demands that you save your current progress. We don't want to repeat a Final Fantasy IV, do we?
Nah, man, it's too late for that. There it is, right there. I'm gonna drown before I can get to it. Come on, I'm trusting the hard cards. Hard the cards, Yugi boy. Ah! Oh, we're in a boot. We're in a boat. I bet that rust feels great on your bare skin as you walk over it. That's some good quality exfoliation, though. Oh, buddy, this looks fun. Said me never. Alright, that's not slippery. There's a thing up there. Do I need to go up there? Feels great on those pruny toes. Eee. I hear somebody walking, but I have no clue where they are. Not here, apparently. Oh, it might actually be over here. Hello? Living quarters? Who chooses to live here? Also, where's the shotgun coming from? Wait, no, fuck you. Eat my asshole. Where did that shotgun come from? Alright, there's a switch up there, but we can't get, I don't think we can get to it right now. Classic. Good old-fashioned Tomb Raider moment right there, huh? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to jump up there. That's fine though. So maybe those get moved around a little bit in the future. I don't know. I want to know where Mysterious Shotgun Man went, because I don't know where the fuck he went. I will remind you, those were point-blank shots. Brother. Okay, let's save. I have a feeling we're supposed to do a running jump up here, hover, 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 and then go do some other magical shit, so let's try it. Yay. Yeah, there's a switch over there. Ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee. 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 I do work at a prison, yes. How did they explain it? Because I've seen the first movie and the second movie, and I don't remember them ever taking the time to mention that. Not that I cared, because it was a stupid movie. I don't find Angelina Jolie to be a good actress at all, but, you know, what do I know? Yoink. Huh. Okay, so, I mean, even if I wanted to, I don't think I can hit that switch. It's an auto-reloading backpack? No. What sense does that make? And the answer is none. You know it makes none. It's not belt fed into her suit. That's... no. Backpack with magazines in it. No. Okay, I hear people and I don't know where they're coming from. What? I hear somebody walking and I have no clue where they're coming from. I think we're supposed to jump up. Our journey with this starts right here, maybe. Or not. Oh, ah! There's a switch over here. But I don't think I can make that. Only one way to find out. I hope it busts her spine open if I fail. Center armature drop down with about a dozen stack back. She just reach behind and chunk reload. No. That's not how that works. Even in science fiction, that doesn't work. I'm going to take a break because I really want an ice cream sandwich. This hasn't crashed, I'm surprised. I made a video. I finished the video. I'm going to enjoy my ice cream sandwich while you watch this video, okay? I will be right back. Let me just get this out. Here you go. I need to take a break. I need to go slam my head against the car door.
If a game gets a little complicated nowadays, it immediately grabs you by the hand. Giant objective markers, tutorial pop-ups, NPCs repeating the same instruction until you finally understand that yes, that glowing yellow thing is in fact the thing you're supposed to interact with. Back in the NES era, good luck. When you rented a game for the weekend, there was no internet, no YouTube walkthrough, no 15-page GameFAQs guide written by a guy named XX Dark Lord 420 Push Slayer 2000XX. You had the game, and you had the manual. That's it. And for a lot of games, the manual wasn't just a nice little bonus, it was a critical piece of the experience. Developers were running out of cartridge space constantly, so important mechanics, hidden systems, and progression clues often got shoved into the instruction booklet instead. The problem is, some of these manuals were written by people who seemed genuinely offended that you wanted to beat the game. So today we're looking at 10 NES manuals that completely failed their jobs, turning already difficult games into confusing, frustrating messes. Let's begin. We're starting our list today with Deadly Towers, a game that already had a reputation for kicking players directly in the teeth. Released in Japan in 1986 as Masho the Devil's Bell, it was actually a pretty big success. The difference was that Japanese players had magazines, strategy guides, and entire playground economies dedicated to figuring out cryptic bullshit. When Broderbund brought the game to North America in 1987, the manual needed to pick up the slack. Instead, it fell short. Open the booklet and you'll find pages dedicated to enemy descriptions and lore. One of them is a monster called a bounder. A bounder is a bouncing ball. I'm not kidding. The bouncing ball gets more documentation than some of the game's actual mechanics, which is an impressive level of missing the point. Then we get to your starting weapon, the short sword. The manual describes it by saying, "You start the game with this sword. It is so weak, you feel lonely. That means you have no confidence in this sword." God damn, imagine buying a car and the owner's manual starts with, "This is your car, you paid money for it. Despite all available evidence, you willingly exchanged currency for this vehicle. The manufacturer would like to apologize. The dealership would like to apologize. Your family has asked that you stop talking about it. When parked, local birds avoid landing on it out of respect for the concept of failure. Mechanics refuse to repair it. They simply stand around in silence. It has the same horsepower as a moderately motivated dishwasher, and on a good day, it can almost keep up with a determined pedestrian. You paid money for it, this thing's a piece of shit." But here's where things really fall apart. Deadly Towers is packed with invisible dungeon entrances. These aren't optional secrets either. You need them to beat the game. So naturally, the manual explains how to find them, right? No. Their official advice is search every area by walking around the entire screen in each area. That's it, that's the strategy. Their solution was to have 10-year-olds spend an entire weekend rubbing Prince Meyer's dick against every wall in the castle until a dungeon magically appeared. It's like hiring a tour guide who spends 3 hours talking about his failed marriage and forgets to mention where the fucking gift shop is. Deadly Towers was already hard. The manual looked at that difficulty and said, you know what this needs? Less information. To understand why the Hydlide manual is such a disaster, you have to understand the game itself. Originally released by T&E Soft in 1984, Hydlide was actually kind of a big deal. It predated Zelda, helped establish the action RPG genre, and in Japan it was considered pretty fucking revolutionary. Unfortunately, by the time it finally landed on the NES in North America in 1989, it felt about as modern as a fax machine. Part of the problem is that Hydlide uses one of the weirdest combat systems you'll ever see. Instead of pressing a button to attack, you physically ram your character into enemies. To make things even stranger, you're constantly switching between attack mode and defend mode using the A button. It's clunky, it's awkward, and it absolutely needed a manual that explained things clearly. Instead, the manual takes a running start and just face plants into the wall. On page 7, it tells players that casting magic is as simple as hold down button A while pressing button B. That sounds easy enough, except if you try it, nothing happens. Your character stands there looking as confused as you are. At this point, most kids probably started checking controller ports, blowing into cartridges, sacrificing livestock to the Nintendo gods, whatever it took to make the fucking thing work. What the manual conveniently forgets to mention is that magic only works when you're in attack mode. If you're in defend mode, that button combination does absolutely nothing. The explanation exists technically, but it's buried on an entirely different page, like it entered witness protection. Our next entry is Dr. Chaos, a game that somehow manages to be a side-scrolling action game, a first-person adventure game, a horror game, and what I can only assume was a nervous breakdown, taking physical form, on an NES cartridge. Now, to be fair, the instruction manual does explain some things. In fact, it spends a surprising amount of time introducing the enemies that we'll encounter throughout the game. Want to know about the elephant? It's in there, but between me and you, I don't think Japan knows what an elephant actually looks like. But hey, if you're curious about the slime or big lady, covered. Need information on bats, ghosts, spiders, floating skulls, and every other creature that looks like it escaped from a Spirit Halloween after closing time? The manual's got you covered. I like that. Page after page is dedicated to introducing the monster roster and the weapons, and some of these descriptions are useful, but most of them aren't. They're just kind of there. It's like the manual was written by a guy who is really excited to show off his collection of weird monsters. But the thing that bothers me is that none of this is where players are getting stuck. On the surface, Dr. Chaos looks like a pretty standard side-scrolling action game. You run through the mansion, you shoot monsters, you avoid hazards, and try not to get murdered by whatever eldritch nonsense is lurking around the next corner. Then you walk through a door and the entire game changes. This is the exact moment where the manual should have stepped in and explained how exploration in the first-person scenes work, what you're looking for, how to identify important objects, how to navigate the fucking rooms, what clues matter to you, how the command system functions in practice, anything. Give me something. Instead, the manual responds with a tiny paragraph and a screenshot that looks like it was taken with a disposable camera through a pair of prescription sunglasses. That's it. Imagine buying a cookbook where the first 30 pages are biographies of vegetables, right? This is a carrot. Here's an onion, here's a potato. Here's what farm they came from. The health benefits of eating carrots. And then you finally reach the recipe section and it simply says, cook food. That's Dr. Chaos in a nutshell. Oh buddy, Milon's Secret Castle. Now we just talked about the Japanese period of game design where they were throwing things at the wall. Milon's Secret Castle existed during that same time frame, except it was a different focus. This was during the era of let's hide fucking everything behind something, right? Secrets, items, progression, entire full-length mechanics could be hidden behind an invisible wall, and everybody was doing it. The idea was to get kids talking on the playground, buying strategy guides, and calling tip lines that you would have to pay for. Milon takes that philosophy and cranks it straight into the sun. The entire game revolves around shooting bubbles at walls to reveal hidden items, hidden doors, hidden shops, and basically half the game is hidden behind shit. If you're not randomly assaulting the architecture, you're probably not progressing. So when Hudson brought the game to North America in 1988, the manual needed to do some heavy lifting. Instead, it called it a day. Buried in the maze room section is one single little sentence. Milon can find the key by breaking blocks with bubbles. That's it. That's your help. The manual tells us that breaking blocks is important and then leaves like my biological dad for a pack of cigarettes. It doesn't tell you which blocks can be broken. It doesn't tell you that the breakable blocks look exactly like the unbreakable blocks. It doesn't tell you that hidden doors are mandatory. It doesn't tell you that entire marketplaces are concealed inside solid walls like some kind of underground bubble-based black market. But what it does tell you to do is how to shoot, how to jump, how to walk. You know, all the complicated things I've struggled with since birth. And it's only 9 pages long, too. 9. Hudson couldn't spare half a page to explain how players were actually supposed to progress through the game. The whole thing feels like it ends with, "Thanks for the $40. Figure it out, dipshit." Castlevania 2 is the most infamous game in my opinion on the NES, and honestly I don't think it's entirely its fault. Released by Konami in 1987, Simon's Quest took a huge gamble by ditching the straightforward stage-by-stage structure of the original game in favor of giant open worlds, towns, NPCs, exploration, and even a day-night cycle. It was ambitious. Unfortunately, the localization team took all of that ambition and kind of drove it directly into a ditch, if that makes sense. The townspeople are supposed to help you through the game, but most of their hints range from confusing to just outright lies because of translation issues, so naturally players turn to the manual for help. The item artwork alone looks like it was drawn by somebody who only had a vague understanding of what body parts are supposed to look like. Dracula's nail looks like a yak horn, Dracula's rib bone looks like a milk bone, and the ring looks like something you'd find in a clearance bin at Kohl's. Hey, by the way, rings aren't body parts, they're fucking jewelry! Jesus Christ! And what about Dracula's heart? Brother, that's a kidney bean. Dracula was not killed by Simon. Dracula died waiting for the insurance claim for his kidney bean heart to be approved. But between me and you, and probably what everybody feels is the true problem, is the red crystal, right? If you've never played Simon's Quest, there's a point where progress completely stops. To continue, you need to equip the red crystal, walk up to a random dead-end cliff, and kneel for 7 seconds and wait for a tornado to come and carry you away. Now, to Konami's credit, the manual technically acknowledges that the red crystal exists, and under the item description it says you must have the red crystal before you enter Dracula's castle. But that's about as useful as telling somebody they need gasoline after they've already run out on the interstate.
Hi, Konami. I'm stuck on the side of the road. It appears that something has gone cataclysmically wrong, and I am now stuck on I-10 right outside of Houston. Can you give me any insight? Gasoline got height tonight.
An entire generation of kids wandered around Transylvania completely lost because nobody at Konami wanted to write down one sentence that says, "Hey, dumbass, kneel at the cliff." Instead, they left that job to Nintendo Power, or 20 years later, the angry video game nerd. Operation Wolf was one of Taito's biggest arcade hits. The original cabinet came with a giant mounted machine gun, force feedback, explosions, the whole deal. It was loud, chaotic, and exactly the kind of thing that emptied quarters out of kids' pockets in the late 80s. The problem was bringing that experience home. On the NES, especially if you weren't using the zapper, precision suddenly mattered a lot more. Shooting enemy soldiers was good. Shooting hostages, on the other hand, was very, very bad. Accidentally blasting a nurse would chunk your health bar, so knowing who was friend and foe was kind of important. This is where the manual completely drops dead in the middle of the road. Instead of using screenshots from the game to help identify civilians, the booklet gives us a collection of tiny hand-drawn doodles that look like they were sketched during a boring staff meeting. The manual identifies everyone like it's introducing contestants on a game show. Child, nurses, prisoner. If I saw that thing walking toward me, my first instinct would be to give him a hug. He needs one, look at him. The manual teaches you how to identify civilians using these weird little drawings, but the second the game starts, everything turns into a muddy pile of moving NES sprites. Suddenly, you're trying to figure out whether the thing running across the screen is a hostage, a soldier, or an escaped resident from Silent Hill. As a result, players spent half the game accidentally ventilating the people they were supposed to rescue. I don't like Athena. Athena is an SNK game that originated in the arcades but was excreted out on the NES thanks to Micronix, right? They are the worst developers I have ever seen. The whole idea of the game is that we collect different weapons, armor, shields, and equipment as we go through the game, and the problem is that Athena handles inventory management with all of the grace of a drunk guy operating a forklift. In most games, finding a new weapon, it kind of gives you options. In Athena, touching a weapon immediately replaces whatever you're currently carrying. It doesn't ask permission, it doesn't give you a menu, it just rips the old weapon out of your hands and throws it into the void. So if you spend an hour finding some powerful late game weapon and accidentally touch a basic item dropped by a random enemy, congratulations, you just traded a rocket launcher for a pool noodle. And of course the manual doesn't mention this, and also the manual does something else that's really, really cool. They included screenshots. How progressive. Most people did this. But hey, question. Wouldn't you find it important to use screenshots from the game? I would. So can anybody explain to me why in the fuck on page 4 is there a screenshot from Spelunky? That's like buying a Ford Mustang and opening the owner's manual to find instructions for a riding lawnmower. It's not even the same vehicle. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is already one of the most confusing and probably hated games on the NES. It was released by Bandai in 1988, and the whole gimmick revolves around trying to keep Dr. Jekyll calm long enough to reach the church and to marry his fiancée. Which would be fine if every inconvenience in Victoria, England didn't cause this man to completely lose his shit and transform into Mr. Hyde. It's a weird game, it's confusing as shit, and it desperately needed a manual that explained what was actually happening. Instead, Bandai gave us a booklet that seems way more interested in insulting its own characters. My favorite example is Elena. In the game, she's one of the most annoying enemies because she attacks by firing musical notes at you. So naturally, you'd expect the manual to explain how her attack works or how you're supposed to counter it. But no, they took the time to absolutely bury this poor woman. Born tone deaf, she is a classic example of someone who persists in doing something even though she's terrible at it. Her truly awful singing is harmful to anyone within earshot. Jesus Christ, that is not a character description. That's cyberbullying. Bandai spent more time roasting a fictional woman than explaining how to survive her attacks. It might as well have said, Elena enjoys singing despite overwhelming evidence that she shouldn't. Her relationship with her father remains strained after the 1983 Harvest Festival incident. She currently resides alone with 6 cats, 2 parrots, and an alarming inability to take constructive criticism. Local villagers have repeatedly asked her to stop performing in public, but Elena remains committed to her dream of becoming a professional singer despite possessing all the musical talent of a smoke detector with a dying battery. God damn! What's even worse is that the game actually gives you a way to deal with her. Earlier in the manual, it mentions that coins can be used to remove obstacles from your path. What it conveniently forgets to mention is that you're supposed to throw those coins at Elena to make her stop singing. And that's information players should probably have. And you would think the manual is done fucking with you. No. Later on, it explains the life meter and says Jekyll's life decreases when he touches an obstacle or character. No, it doesn't. Not at all. Touching people doesn't drain your life bar, it raises a hidden stress meter that eventually turns you into Mr. Hyde. If you want to see a manual that fundamentally misunderstands its purpose, look no further than The Legend of Kage. Now, the game itself, I'm kind of on the fence about it. It is a fast-paced arcade ninja game where you're leaping through forests, throwing knives, fighting enemies, and generally doing cool ninja shit, right? I'm all about that. The manual, however, seems to actively resent your desire to learn how the game works. On page 6, there's a section called Playing Tips. Now, when I hear playing tips, I expect somewhat useful information. Maybe some strategies, maybe some hidden mechanics, maybe a little guidance on how not to get my ass kicked, right? Instead, Taito decides to just dump on your face. The manual basically says, hey kid, there's secret abilities in the game. You can throw knives in 8 directions. What the hell? That's awesome. You can also create clones of yourself. You can do all kinds of awesome ninja stuff. And then it follows up with, now go out there and figure it out yourself, little rascal. Imagine buying a car and the salesman tells you, oh yeah, it can fly. And then he just hands you the keys and walks away. The manual literally tells players that some of the coolest abilities in the game exist and refuse to explain how to trigger any of them. No button combinations, no hints, no clues, just a playground dare wrapped in official documentation. But they took the time to explain how the scoring system works. That's great. 50 points for blocking a knife, 100 points for blocking a sword, different point values depending on which ninja you kill and how you kill them. Nobody renting The Legend of Kage for the weekend cared about the accounting department, okay? I don't need an IRS audit of my ninja performance. I need to know how to make the cool clone thing happen. If there ever was a game that desperately needed a good instruction manual, it was Friday the 13th. LJN's published 1989 horror game already feels like trying to coordinate a small disaster response team. You're constantly swapping between 6 camp counselors, rescuing children, managing supplies, and trying not to get turned into Jason Voorhees' latest arts and craft project, right? The manual should have been a survival guide. Instead, it's more of a scavenger hunt. On page 9, while describing the various cabins around Crystal Lake, the manual casually drops one of the most important pieces of information in the entire game. Later in the game, you must find the torch, the one weapon Jason truly fears, but you won't be able to find it unless you light the fireplaces first, and then it just leaves. That's it. The map lies to you. There really isn't any sort of directionality. There's no explanation where this torch may show up. It's the manual saying, hey, there's a secret weapon that makes the game easier. Cool. Where is it? Figured out, dipshit. And the weapons section of this game really isn't any better. The manual lists stones, knives, machetes, axes, and all kind of equipment you'll find around Crystal Lake, but it doesn't tell you how effective any of them really are. So kids were left doing field research. Okay, the rock sucks.
Alright, that's the next video that'll be coming y'all's way. If you're watching on YouTube, you get a little sneak peek of that today. Did I die? Damn right I did. Gasolina guy tonight. It's true. Ain't got no gas in it. Clef. What a name. Laura, you're a bitch. Do you know that? You're just a dead set fucking bitch. It's not like I could see where I'm supposed to walk. Clef the boy. Chin one. I would have stood there blasting until I. You remember when my Dasher stole my food and I was very upset? I cried that night. And then that one guy showed up with tacos. I think his name was Jose. Jose saved the day. He got me some Don Tortaco. It's one of my happiest Vegas memories right there. Okay, I don't know if I like that fall. Oh, this pushes again, huh? Oh, this pushes again, huh? Does it push again? No. Okay, so that's the most it can go. Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming this makes this a little bit less lethal of a fall. But I still don't trust the game. I just wanted my Don Tortaco, bro. Where am I at? What did? Is this like the start of the level? Where am I? Ain't got no gas in it. I'm confused. Where am I right now? What are we doing? What? I don't know. Apparently, this is the world's like. Move over, Titanic. This is the world's biggest boat ever. The bougiest of beat 'em ups. All right, we're gonna load because I don't think I've been there before. The question is, what's the point? Because I don't know if I've been here before. I don't recognize this area. I do, but I don't. Like, I don't understand. So where's this one drop me at? Oh. Well, yeah, I've been here. Was this blocked before? I am confusion. What did that do? Because there's a switch there. I don't know what the fuck it does. I don't know what anything in this game does. What would you do? Okay, maybe that switch opens up this door? I don't know. Because that switch has moved down. What? And why? No, that door's not open. That switch is probably tied to that other room, but I don't know! Miss Swan, you look like a man. You look like a man. I miss Miss Swan. She's funny as shit. You're just watching them from your little shit shack? You go save their lives. Okay. I know. You're in a shit shack. I don't know what to do. Like, I know where one switch is, but I don't know how to get to it. I don't know how to open up that switch either. It's not like I can, you know, stand on these barrels because they don't exist. They only exist as death objects. They're not like actual tangible objects. Because this is the start of the stage, correct? So I gotta find some way to raise something, but it's not working. Also, how would I get over there? That makes no sense. It's not enough of a... Oh dear, okay. Yes, it is what? Lay it on me if you know. There's no restrictions on this. I hate Tomb Raider, so... Okay, so... From this point that I dropped down, am I still on the right track? Or is this just a shortcut? So that switch is currently engaged. Do I need to disengage it? I don't understand. Oh, Laura, Croft, why are you such a bitch? So I need to hit this switch right here, this one. Right now, as it's down, I need to move it up. Yeah, and that moves the pistons, does it? Wouldn't that be God tier if it showed an animation? It'll show an animation of everything short of her taking a shit, but God forbid I want to see pistons move. Okay, if those pistons move, so that means I gotta walk this other way, because that's the only way I'm gonna get back across, right? I'm sure those pistons are moving very, very generously, because, you know, they're rusted to shit, but what do I know? I'm just a boy. Flow brings you. Oh God, you're Norwegian slipping through. Bringsaverd. Bringsaverd. I love that shit. You know how many times I try to type normal stuff on my keyboard and it just defaults to Spanish or Japanese? Is beyond me. It's frustrating. Alright, so I'm assuming these pistons moved. Not that I would know. It did. Look at that. It's a little bit higher. Can you take me higher to the place where... Fuck you, Laura. You deserve to die. Hope your spine tastes good. Fuck you. Laura! Laura's such a bitch. She's a bitch, and she knows she's a bitch, and still she'll ever be the bitch. Un, deux, trois, quatre. Seawater is great for machinery. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, that should open up that door. It does. No, what it looks like is it flooded that room. It doesn't look like that door got opened at all. What the fuck? Hello? Did I flood it? I probably flooded it so that I can hit that switch that's on the wall, and then that wall will open up that door. I did flute it. Let me guess, sharks? Wow! That's terrifying. That is the... God, that's such a weird picture. Leave me alone. What's up, Jared?
Attention all units, attention all units.
I'm getting harpooned to Mapoon.
We have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm. All units respond. Code 3.
It's Lab 42. Retain 4. Respond that raid alarm from the good Jared. Stand by. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifier. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on true hardware whenever I can. Right now, we're playing Tomb Raider 2. I'm not a big fan of Tomb Raider, but the franchise got locked, so I've got nothing but Tomb Raider to play on my override days. So we're going to be going through as many of these as we can. I believe I'm on level 9 or 10. I'm hoping level 9 or 10, because I think this game only has 15 stages. So we're really pushing through it, and I'm happy because I'm done with it, and I want to move on. And I know that there's some ups in the franchise, and there's some down, especially with the original trilogy. So we'll get there when we get there, but we are, I guess, having fun. Don't forget, even nightmares are dreams too, alright? Cool. For anybody who's coming over on that Jared stream, feel free to hit the follow button, and if you're on my side of things, make sure you hit the follow button for him. He's a really great streamer. I've watched him for a long time, and I always say the same thing. I watched him when he had one, and now he's got an excellent amount that he, earned partnership with, and that's a good thing. People deserve it. If the people who spend that much time on camera kicking ass for that long definitely deserve it, and I'm happy for him. I'm very proud to be his peer on this platform. So we're gonna go ahead and head back into this because I don't know how much longer my brain can fathom seeing Laura's spine snap in half. But yeah, go over there, give him some love, because he's a sweetheart. I'm about to die. I don't think I have any ammo for my harpoon gun. Yeah, got 4 whole rounds. It takes 4 to kill one guy, so I might as well just swim away. Don't poon my poon, bro. Alright, we gotta switch. What does this do? Well, that I had. Oh, there's a moray eel. There he is. Ugly fuck. Okay. Don't bite me, bro. Ah, he got me. Ooh, it's a big one. Alright, which door opened? This one, okay. Oh, this is pleasant. Bet that I love that line, even nightmares are dreams. It's true. Nightmares are dreams too. So when people say living the dream, you can whip out that zinger. I call it one of my white boy specials, like, listen here, Buster. That's another one of my favorite white boy specials. Let's see. I don't want to get shot by that guy, but I have a feeling it's going to happen anyway. Okay. I think we could do this. This is one of those special jumps. Stop! Pee from there! Don't shoot me! Okay, so we can do that flip in this game. It's just, I don't think it's going to help us. Alright, you're getting the infinite ammo automatic shot. I'm not dealing with you. Come back! Come back! You don't like when people shoot back? Come here. I got infinite ammo. Come here. Oh, hey, there's a switch over here. You just wait till I get up there, sir. He's about to die. That's why he doesn't want this heat. Oh, there's multiple switches here. What's this do? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Is this timed? YOLO. Oh, you bring me such joy, game. Such joy. Up. Oh, yep, they're timed. Good. To the left, to the left. Yes, you know it'd be grand if you didn't waste my time showing me a cutscene I'd already seen before, as I figure how to turn this cruise ship of a woman the right direction. Alright. You're pissing me off, Laura! You're pissing me off tremendously. I don't like you very much right now. Alright, I gotta get rid of this guy. Eat ass. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I was hoping it did. You don't like her ever. Listen, I think the later Tomb Raider games, I'm excited to play. I am. Because I like the Uncharted style of Lara Croft. That makes sense to me. When I think of Tomb Raider, I think of that. Not, you know, raiding random ship number 15. Because it feels like that's how many ships I've been in. They should have just called this Ship Raider. Laura, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, don't be this way. You make me so angry, Laura. Laura, please. I just really want to jump across this gap. Laura, please. Laura! Please, I'm begging. I'm just a boy. I just want you to walk to the edge. Alright, that one. Yeah. No, she's not trying. Alright, Laura, we're gonna walk really gently to the edge here. And then you're gonna stop, like you're supposed to, thank you. Then we're gonna run in at the last minute, we're gonna grab it, we're gonna make it! Yeah! There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Where's that at? Okay, I know where that is. I just knew that I had hit the switches in the wrong order and it was going to drop me right on the glass. I knew that was going to happen. I was waiting for it for comedic timing. I was like, this is coming. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was waiting for it. I was like, I don't know if I hit the right switches. This is not going to be a very pleasant experience in about 10 seconds. Okay, is this one of those? I think it is. One of those. Oh, I'm... What? Oh, shit. Hello? Laura, I didn't know you could get down like that. Okay, so I gotta pull this once. And since I know I'm gonna fuck this up, let's go ahead and save. Called it! Alright, let's see if we get Laura to do the the boogie again. Oh, okay. Alright, I know that there's a button that turns me around. I think it's this one. Wow. That has to be so painful. Did I hear Davina? Davina's being a sweetie pie. Alright, this is going to be one of those drop-down puzzles, so we drop. Okay. Save, because I'm lazy. Good old-fashioned regular jump. Davina, I need to make her a sound effect, but I just don't know what it's going to be. A nuclear bomb going off is probably the most descriptive thing I could think about for her, because that's how she is right now. She's just so destructive. It's the most basic, rudimentary jump in this game, and Laura's incapable of doing it. That would work. What's up, British? How are you? Laura. Part of me dies every time she misses a jump. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's a running jump. Like it's the time I was chased by 30 Foot Croc when I was playing Indiana Jones. What? When was that? What? Which game is that? Laura? Y'all ever see that video of that cat that's walking on the pier? And he's like, alright, you got it. Let's go home. And then the cat falls off, just walks off the pier because the cat's stupid. And then she goes, oh, well, shit. That's what I feel like every single time she cucks up a jump. I think the cat's name is like Tiger or something. I don't. There's gonna be a dude with a flamethrower around the corner. 245 saves. Oi, come here! Got me Ford wrench. It would pop you in the mouth. Fuck off. I could save my life there. Yeah, I could save some health. Let's see. How many shoddy shells do we have? 7 will do. How fucked do you have to be just walking? You see a person with a shotgun and said, you know what I can do? I could take that person. I have a pipe wrench. Then you get shot once and you're like, ah, fuck it. That wasn't so bad. And you get shot again. Hello? Oh, wow, music. This guy's gotta be the world's loneliest barracuda. Get the fuck out of here. That's so stupid. Yeah, I'm the barracuda in the pool, man. You know, what's funny? That was the first hard song I ever knew, and it was 100% thanks to Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 3 taught me a lot about music I didn't know. Barracuda in the Bathtub from Courage. Makes sense. Pans out. Play back in, done it again today. Ooh, I put my heart away. No right, no wrong. And if the real thing won't do the trick, boom, gotta come up with something quick. You better. Brought a banana to a shotgun fight, I see. Oh, I can't eat this fucking pipe wrench and piss off! All of Heart's music is great. I listen to the rest of their stuff. Magic Man's a good one. Both of those ladies, they have skills. The singer and the guitar player. She's one of the best female guitar players I know. Fun fact, she's also the only female guitar player I know. So that's a... I think we're out of ammo. Oh, you can climb now? I didn't know that. No wonder y'all keep coming after me. You learned verticality. Alright, this screams could potentially be a crate, so we're gonna try to push it. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Can I get a subscription too?
Oh, no. Oh, sweet prince. Do not block puzzle me in this room. Okay.
Thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
Alright, let's see. For anybody who's never been here, whenever I get a sub, basically we do this thing where, we have a poll. It's a poll that goes up, and you guess if the jelly bean I'm about to eat from Bean Boozled is good or bad. I'm honest with y'all every single time. Shut up, me. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Start the prediction. Let me grab the bean. I'll tell you what bean it is. It appears to be liver and onions or cappuccino. No, you're fine. Brother, I stopped caring about Twitch money a long time ago. I care a lot more about YouTube stuff. I owe you a bean too, that's right, because my throat hurt. This is either blueberry or toothpaste. Why did a hype train start? It was one sub. She's a magic man, mama. Okay, where are we going? You're right. Liver flavored toothpaste. That might be very well what happens. Alright, so I have a box. To my knowledge, the boxes don't get pushed down. So, I mean, we could try it, but I don't think anything. Is this just a... Is it asking for a like a shortcut or something? Because I can definitely just jump over here, right? Oh, I forgot the banister's a lie. What's up, Dave? Okay, so I cannot push it. So it's not like there's a pressure switch or anything. It's just a random box. Absolutely the fuck not. Why'd you turn your back, weirdo? You'd be rich off of what dogs will eat, because I wouldn't brush my teeth with liver flavored anything. Oh god, it's a pipe wielder. Okay. Laura, what are you doing? I'm asking you just to walk straight, thank you. 1, 2, run. Oh. Seriously? No. Is this gonna be a hang ledge puzzle? I'm unsure.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
I don't think I did. I think it's a little bit too far. Alright, here we go. First bean. I've had these beans for a while. It's very livery. God, fuck. Okay, I think we're maybe supposed to jump from here. This is the boat level, and I hate it. Oh, hey, it's a box. I should probably grab this box. Probably make my life a lot easier. Alright, second prediction is up. Toothpaste or blueberry? Well, I think that my issue with Tomb Raider is that the levels are just, they're too long, right? They are, and they are. They're too long. To the right, to the right. Oh yeah, that is all the way over there, isn't it? Well. Alright, that's not a grippy wall. No, can't do that. Get shitted on. Y'all see a keyhole? Because I haven't seen a keyhole yet in this stage. Is this a door or is it a box? Okay. Shooting animals in the cave would be Tomb Raider 1. Because that's the same demo I played too. In a store. I think it was Walmart. What a time to be alive. Alright, I got a key. Let's save just in case I'm doing a lot of unnecessary backtracking. Gotta remember, there was that one area that I didn't go to first, and that very well could be the direction we need to go. Alright, let's see. I'm sorry. They're being bad. Okay. That sound you hear in the background is my stupid dog snoring. By the way, it's raining. I mean, they wouldn't know what the good beans are versus the bad beans. There's no way of knowing. Okay, so I think maybe we do need to make that jump. You ever have, okay. His snoring sounds like when you have a, you ever have like a patch cable for a guitar and you touch your thumb to it and it goes like bzz bzz because the electricity is going through your finger? That's what his snoring sounds like. That sounds like a very early PlayStation demo. You know who would know? I have a friend, he's on YouTube, named Tesseract Unfolded, and he played all of those. It's probably one of the coolest series I think I've ever seen anybody do on YouTube. Okay, well that was caps lock. That's why that didn't work. Can we make this jump? I don't think we can. Interesting. So actually, I don't know what to do right now. So we're gonna look it up. Music! Alright, level 8. Living quarters. Alright, we've already done that. Flooded burner room. Don't care about that. Okay, we've already done that. Okay, so this is the theater room. What? So open up a hallway on the other side of the box. Yeah, we already did that. I got the theater key, yeah. Back around the corner, enter the quarter to the left of the crate. What? Okay, so apparently there's a hallway I'm missing here. I don't remember seeing a hallway. I mean, there had to have been one because the dude came out and shot me. Unless there might be another side to this. Might be behind this door. That would explain why that sliding block is there. It's so I can jump back up here. Yep. 10 out of 10. We're gonna run through here, make sure there's no bad guys. Which there is. Pipe boy. Fuck off. Oi, governor, come with me, pipe! Okay. Alright, there's a switch box there we need to care about. And key. Fuck away from me, weirdo. Alright, I know there's a guy up there who's gonna try to murder me. So we gotta get up to his level. Are we gonna seriously pretend like these are the chairs that people would sit in? Just because it has an ornament to it doesn't mean that that is... Wait, I can shoot faster if I push the button? 3, 4, 1... Well, I didn't know that. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of that. What does this do? Oh, I see. Couldn't be pissed to animate that, could you? course not. You're using such riveting textures like 20-foot long chairs. They're not beds. No. You think there's fucking orgy at sea? What's going on here? Boing. Oh, this is on PC. Okay. PC format. I feel like they just always get their cheap hits on me. We gotta be close to getting through this game. I'm hoping. I'm done. We got a lot of Tomb Raider coming our way, so it's not like I can complain, but shit, man. And we will be playing Tomb Raider 3 on PlayStation 1. I have it on original hardware, so I figured might as well. Ma'am. Is there anything there? Can't tell. We don't really get a chance to pop flares that often, so might as well. Anything? Nope. Okay. That's death. Okay. Bootin'. That flooded that. Okay. So now we're making fire. Gotcha. Save before somebody magically shows back up in the theater. Color me surprised. That's such a Tomb Raider thing to do. Did we check out that end? Oh, see, he was coming. I knew it. They were he was supposed to be in there, but he missed the memo. Anybody else? Magical barracudas in the water now, huh? They're PCP gorillas, Jody. They have to be. Just straight up PCP gorillas. There's zero reason for a man to take that many bullets. Alright, well there's a key down there. Fuck it, let's go get it! Laura's decided today's the day. Go ahead. Nibble on my giblets. I didn't want to be down here anyway. Laura, please. Now that's great. I now possess a key. And I have the slightest idea how to get back in there. Appears to be down here. No, and I don't know if she's shooting like rubber bullets or bullets that are powered by wishful thinking, but they never do what they're supposed to do. I'm gonna restart because I don't feel good about that. The dick. Fire! Oh! Okay, I didn't expect that. It scared me a little bit. I peed blood. Oh, hey, look. It's a health clip underneath scenery, which means I can't get it. Because fuck you, Fortifier. That's why. Okay. Well, that'll just stare at me the whole game. No worries. What is that? What's that? Is that a... I don't know what it is. Alright, that's gonna be too slippery. Can I... No. Can't get up there. That's not happening. Is the one that with the weird boss fight, which was Man Escape, were saying, you're firing at me. Nobody else here, so you must be firing at me. Tony went downhill after Pro Skater. Holy shit, I'd play that. You firing at me? Okay, that fall is a death sentence, so we're not doing that. It's gonna be borderline impossible for... I mean, I guess we could try to... No, that's a little bit too high even for my standards. Just barely can't reach it. She can jump 30 feet in the air, but... Fortunately, that, damn thing is 31 feet in the air. Gets you every time. I want that health so bad. There's no way for me to physically get it. The game is glitched out. Alright, I don't think I can get up here. There doesn't look like anything, because I need to be able to get on a flat plane to grab this, and this will be just out of reach. If I'm insane, am I allowed to ask this question? Yeah, go ahead. You can ask any question you want. I got no will to live. You can ask me damn near anything, and I'll give you an honest answer. I guess let's go get that key now. Yeah, go for it. Ask away. Do you like Metrovanias? You know, for a long time I didn't. And then I played some really good ones. And now I'm like, okay, this is... I see what the potential for this style of game is. I want to play more of them, right? Get out. Thank you. So the one that put me onto it was Aliens Infestations. It's a Nintendo DS game, and it's not a good example of a Metroidvania. And everybody who's played the genre before has been like, "This isn't good." I'm like, "Okay," but I enjoyed it, right? And then obviously I played Hollow Knight and Silksong. I don't know if you were here for either one of those. I love Hollow Knight. I'm not big on Silksong. Silksong's still an excellent game. It got rated A. I gave it an A, but they were like, it was just too hard. I played Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is, for me, at least from my era of gaming, quintessential to the genre. But I'm not a big fan of original Metroid. I don't like original Metroid at all. I think it's very silly. There's just too much shit in that. All right. I got an awesome email today. It was an offer for a partner manager. He saw my channel. He's like, I want to boost you up. We're going to get you $10,000 to $50,000 a month. Shit ton of subscribers. No. He didn't even say my name right. He's like, "Hey, 45, my name is with the partnership with Big Up. I want to be the." I haven't played that one yet. No, I know of it, but I play games in order of release, right? So I think the next one is. Hey, can you not do that in the middle of the water? The next one for me is whatever one was on Game Boy. I think it's Return of Samus or something. Alright, this is the side of the boot. You know what's funny? We're shooting all of these dudes, but I seem to recall shooting a fucking T-Rex in a cave. So, this game is definitely... Did PETA get mad at them or something? I think PETA actually did get mad. Alright, is that a flame guy? That is a flame dude. No thanks. PETA did get mad at me. For anybody who's curious, PETA India banned me on Twitter. They blocked me. I don't remember what for. I think it was something to do with they're like, mosquitoes are friends too, and I was like, yeah, you'd say that. I recently drew a femme Captain America, and someone described it as Captain Muscle Mommy. Nice. I like it here. Oh shit. I can't stay up too late though. I got to get up in 2 hours to help Amanda. She's starting her new job. She's got a job at Amazon, just like an easy little flex position, just because she loves money a lot. And she works 4 hours a day for like $22 an hour. But she starts her shift at 3 in the morning, which is fucking insane. And I want to make sure that I'm up there with her to make sure she's good to go. And maybe I'll... Wait, she should be getting up in less than... Oh, no. I gotta get off soon anyway, then. I see the idea of what it's trying to get me to do, but I don't think it would work. Or would it? Oh, God, this is gonna be a tedious puzzle if ever. Yeah, I'm excited for her. I'm very excited for her. Okay, no, this is not a tedious puzzle. I can't move the boxes any more than that. There's just another one of those levels that are just too damn big.
No.
No? You didn't even try the key. I'd feel less pissed if you actually tried the key. Instead of just looking at me and saying, ugh. Nah, dude, I totally agree. So she went to school for finance, and she applied to tons of finance positions, but nobody was taking her. They wanted, like, 5 years of experience, so she started applying for pretty much anything, kind of like what I did to become a correctional officer. Just applying at everything on Indeed and hoping something picks you up. Okay, I have a feeling that little nook right there is maybe what this is for. Wait, the Master Sword breaks in Breath of the Wild? That's not right. That makes Zelda not Zelda game anymore. I have to put some of my Ginger Swap art in the Discord. You should. I love stuff like that. Okay, I'm thinking maybe... No, that wouldn't work either. I don't know what to do and I don't know where to go. This game is Butthole. Butthole. Everything's got to be all slopey and shit. Somebody's talking in their sleep. You hear that? He's dreaming. Cool, I didn't want to do that anyway. Fuck it, let's just keep walking, see if we can discover what's down here. Do I need to do anything? That looks like a... What do we got here? Well, there's no crouch mechanics, so what do you want me to do? Again, there's no crouch mechanics, so what do you want me to do? I can't move that. God, I hate this game. I'm getting like Tomb Raider 1 flashbacks of the pyramid levels with this, where everything just it looks the same. So how am I supposed to see when there's a crack I can go into? The job market is evil now, and I think what's the thing that makes me the most angry is that you'll have places posting job openings, and then the job will stay open for like months and up to a year. It's like perpetual running ads. It's like, oh, they just want to hire you. But then you'll go and you'll talk to other people and be like, hey, did you apply for this? And they're like, yeah, I never got a call back. Because they're shadow positions. They're not physical jobs that are open. And then you add in the fact that everybody's using AI for everything now, and it is disturbing that unless your resume is targeted, which usually you would only really do for federal jobs, it's now basically applicable to everything that is work. I don't like that. Can I just climb up right here? Oh, no. No, that won't work either. No. Oh, wait, is that the top of the deck? Okay, so that's just probably going to be a shortcut to deck. Alright, who's ready for the music? I'm literally apparently standing on the thing that... Apparently there's a stern door right here that I missed. I don't think there is one. If there is, I didn't see it. What stern door? Is it like... How would I move this? You sell feed pics? You good? You can make money? I have an OnlyFans. If anybody wants to check out my OnlyFans, just exclamation point OnlyFans. Okay, I think I figured it out. It's on the bottom one. It's got to be. Best hope you have is either targeting a specific company or else getting a recruiter on your side. Recruiter on the side really does help. I like being a correctional officer, though. I really do. Although I feel I miss working on airplanes a little bit as well. Airplanes make sense to me, right? Alright, so we jump over here. The door's got to be on the other side of that. So I'm thinking if we push this once... Hills are just big... There it is, right there. Damn. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're going in the water. Is there anything here? No goodies. Okay.
Dr. Kosak demands that you save your current
Yes,
progress.
sir.
We don't want to repeat a Final Fantasy IV, do we?
What we got here? Alright, well now I gotta find a... There's probably a switch somewhere. Yep, there it is. I have no clue where that is. And for a ship that's broken in half, where would that even go? What? Hello? I have no clue where that is, nor do I have any clue how to get out of this fucking water. time for some flares. Oh, this isn't slippery. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was. Alright, so that was a piston room. Is this timed or something? I am in Tala's Discord, yeah. I think. Okay, so that's where I came in. It's a normal door. I can't pull things. I gotta drain the water before I can even think about going in there. If I was a piece of shit, which I am, where would I go? I don't know, man. Is this maybe is it a timed switch? Master Sword is not weak, but okay. I'm getting really tired of this game. I'm Guess what time it is? You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Check this shit out. The whole game, we're used to doors not opening automatically. But that one's different. That one's different, special. there's a switch over here. What we got? Okay. How do I get out of here? It's weaker than a Ritz cracker? Oh no. At some point I'll play that game. I just hit my head. Oh, it drained the water. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Can you repair broken blades in Breath of the Wild? No? So you had the Master Sword, you broke it, and then okay, no more Master Sword. The most recognizable sword in video game history. This is interesting. It has charges. That's not how the sword works. Okay, let's get on this boat and see what happens. Oh, just kidding. Apparently we can't get on the floating boat of doom. The game has given me not nearly enough harpoon bolts to deal with these guys. Where do I go? That works. Get hashtag fucked. Okay, so there's a key on that boat.
Uh-huh.
Classic cases of too much, huh? I can respect that. Been there. Okay, so is this going to be one of those boats that we magically go under from the underside? What? Because there's a key on there and I really want it badly. It'd bring me eternal joy to get that key. But the game's like, no. Oh, you think so? Do I need to... What do I need to do for this? Save our weaponry.
Uh-huh.
Where we going? Alright, nothing over there. I mean, I'm missing a key, so this isn't gonna work. I have a feeling I need to get that key. I just don't know how. Guess what? Third time in the same stage, by the way. Fucking kidding me, dude. The shit this game puts you through is insane. Where did I last save at? There's a secret tunnel right here. At least they're supposed to be. There it is. With a random barracuda. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Is this not the same place I was at? Just with extra steps? It is. It's not much of a secret tunnel. No, this is the top side of where I went. I just took the complicated way. What the fuck, game? Supposed to go this way. Because guess what? That drops down on the raft right there.
Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you. What's a treasure train?
Get us a flipping too.
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks
Alright,
for
I got 5 beans.
Oh wow.
Based on the overall flavor profile.
Slippy, shut the
That's
fuck
what this
up
is
for
gonna be.
God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing
Yo,
to
what
the
treasure
channel.
train,
It
Pog?
means a
Oh my
lot.
god.
Looks like we
Is
have
this
a
what
new
it's like to have money?
subscriber. The support.
Crib?
Oh wow.
Kyle?
Cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
That's
Looks
10
like we have
beans.
a new subscriber. Thanks for the
It's
support.
10 beans.
Oh wow.
Okay,
That's cool. Can I get us a
we'll do 2 batches of 5. Alright?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake.
Will the beans be good or will they be bad? Because I can't eat 10 jelly beans single.
Looks like we have a new subscriber.
I'm live right now, but wanted to give some subs, bro. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Anybody watching?
cool. Can I get
Fuck you! No, I'm just kidding. I love you.
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake.
Thanks so much. Can we get a shout out for Jank Jesus? I go over there.
Channel. It means a lot.
I don't have enough
We have a new
beans.
subscriber. Thanks for the
What's the
support.
rest of the beans, brother?
Oh wow. That's cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Oh, I'm gonna
Slippy, shut
puke
the fuck up
fucking-
for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
I don't know, you tell me.
Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh my god. That's a 10 sub, bro.
Get us a flipping too.
Slippy, shut
Yeah,
the
you can
fuck
add
up
a
for God's sake.
add a game to the list, Nick.
Subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
Alright.
Like we have a new subscriber.
Okay, so make sure we got the poll up. I'm gonna eat 5 random beans, some of which may be covered with hair, because it looks like Davina got into it. 1, 2,
Slippy,
3,
shut the
4,
fuck up for God's sake.
5.
Well, thanks for subscribing
Make
to
sure you
the
get your
channel.
points. These
It
could be
means a
easy
lot.
points. It could be, you know, not easy points.
Like
Make sure you
we have
vote.
a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Rogue Squadron 2.
Oh wow. That's cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Oh, did it crash the game?
Slippy,
Okay,
shut the
never
fuck
mind.
up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
Rogue
Looks
Squadron.
like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh wow.
Rogue Leader.
Cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake.
Okay, so this is on GameCube, and my GameCube is broken right now. But I'll add it to the list just in the off chance that maybe
Like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
we'll be able to do it.
Wow. That's cool. Can I get us a flipping
I need to replace my
Slippy,
GameCube
shut the
anyway.
fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
Star
Looks like we
Wars
have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Rogue. Oh yeah, I do have a Wii.
cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
I do have a Wii. That's right.
For God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel.
No, don't worry about an emulation pass for it.
Looks like we have a new subscriber.
I don't think I've ever emulated a GameCube game yet, have I?
Wow. That's cool. Can I get us a flipping
All right, here's the first set of 5 beans.
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh wow. That's cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh wow. That's cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well,
I can't eat these beans.
the channel. It means a lot. Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh wow.
It's pretty rough.
Cool. Can I get us a flipping too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up.
I gotta figure out a different sub thing. I can't eat all these jelly beans. I'm starting to get nauseous.
It means a lot. Looks like we have a new subscriber. Thanks for
Holy
the
cow.
support.
Oh
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake.
Oh,
Well,
God.
thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Looks like we have
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
for the support.
Again, go give Kyle some love. I'm on his team, the Jankers. Group of people who love to just play janky shit. And Kreb, we all know Kreb. Kreb is he's a sweetheart in his own right. How many more?
Subscriber, thanks for the support.
Oh, wow! That's cool. Can I get a subscription too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel.
That means a lot. There's another one.
We have a new subscriber. Thanks for the support.
Oh, wow! That's cool. Can I get a subscription too?
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake.
I love Kreb.
Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel.
You know, to be honest, I think out of... Oh, God, it's over. Out of every card that we've ever created for Streamloots, I think perhaps the most interesting one is Krebs Curiosity, and that was his idea 100%. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much for those subs. Y'all are sweet. Y'all are very sweet. All right, let's get this full screen again. Oh, I'm sweating. You ever had like jelly bean sweats? That's what I got right now. All right, safety drop. The fuck? Well, the walkthrough said to do a safety drop. I got a hair on my chin because of that. Is it because I didn't have like full health? Is this a death fall? That was legit a safety drop. That's how you do the safety drops. I don't know what the game wants me to do. That is verbatim a safety drop. See, that's a safety drop right there. Oh, but of course, because it wants to kill you. Yeah, it makes sense. That's one of the examples of bullshit. That's mandatory damage right there. Absolute mandatory damage. Now there's a shark here. Where the fuck did he come from? Ridiculous. I feel like Laura should have frostbite on her little silly tetanus-infused feet. I will admit, Venice is my favorite stage in this game. The set pieces, the freedom, and the good guideposts is definitely the peak of the game, unless it peaked at the mansion. No, Venice... I'll be honest with you, Venice felt like the most action-packed. It's also the only time we use a vehicle in the entire game is a boat, right? So I found that to be interesting. The rest of the time we're just walking around. I hear that song every single day. Different versions of that song every single day too, mind you. Baby shark do 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 do. Oh yeah, absolutely there's a metal cover of it. There's a metal cover of most songs. Alright, just in case we cuck this up a little bit. Oh, that's not a big fall at all. That's very misleading. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I don't want to waste that ammo if we can avoid it. We gotta be careful with health too, we don't have much. And I don't feel like using cheats. No? Okay. Got that song stuck in my head. Y'all are monsters. Okay, why are there more people here? This is true. I did ask a very specific question. You gave me a very specific answer. Oh, cloaca. That's where it comes from. No goodies at all? Appreciate it, game. Appreciate it. What we got here? M16 clips, okay. Magazines, whatever you want to call them. What we got here? Alright, so that door is clearly going to open up at some point. This is the song that never ends. Well, I think another cliche one would be, it's a small world after all. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. And the mountains are wide and the mountains are wide. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Stop. Skinamarinky dinky dink. It's not skidamarine. You're thinking of skid marks. You're combining skid marks with skidamarinky dinky dink. Skid marker rinky dinky doo. I hear that song all the time too. It's one of Davina's favorites. She'll sing it to you. Skidamaringy-dingy-ding, skidamaringy-doo. I love you. That's all she cares to say. And she'll do like the love you morning, love you afternoon, evening, moon. She's funny. You want a skidamarinky-dinky-dink sound effect for Davina? Deal. Skidamaringy-dingy-ding, skimmaringy-doo, I love you. Oh, this death. Yep. Thought the bench was 2 dinosaurs? What? Rawr. Skidamarinky. Did they do like a metal version of Skidamarinky Dinky Dink? Because that would be the goated. Put that on your iPod shuffle. It never stopped. I knew that song as a kid. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink. I love you. There's even like a little fucking... I learned it in kindergarten where this lady had like sock puppets and she was teaching it at our school. That's where I remember old Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dook. I mean, Spotify has been shit. I've never liked Spotify. Why would I pay money for music that should be free? There's no safety fall here, is there? I don't think there is. I think this is death no matter how we spin it. Sharon Lois and Bram? I'm not familiar. Does sound like something Canada would get away with, though, wouldn't it? Nope, can't get there. I have nowhere to safety fall. God, this sucks. Can't do like a double safety fall? That's bullshit. She should be able to grab both of them. We did safety falls like that in the first game. Fuck off. Are you serious? There's literally no way to do this without dying. I don't know that one. Yeah, she's not grabbing. So the rules of the game have changed. Great, thanks. Have a picnic. No. Oh, well that's misleading. I don't think this jump will work either. We'll try though. Might actually be able to do that, and that might be the only way we can get to the other side too. At night the bears will come out to play. Oh, that was actually used for Banjo-Kazooie as well. Why is this not working now? Excuse the fuck out of me. I literally just walked up there. Grow the fuck up. Are you serious right now? Hello? So what was the perfect angle I landed on that allowed me to get up there before? I'm sorry that your inconsistent coding allowed me to do something cool, and now you're fucking taking it away from me. Great. Just to make sure I'm not having a stroke, I just walked up on this thing, right? And then went to do a long jump between these two very specific objects. Correct? I jumped on the seam. I will abuse a seam every day. Oh god, it's changing language. Get back up there. I'm never gonna get on that seam again, I'll tell you that much. No, I can't fuck it off. What's my latest save? Probably have one at the top. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, that's enough for me. I want to make sure I'm a good husband and I actually get a breakfast and lunch together for a minute. Everybody watching on YouTube, I do have a video for you. It'll be out probably tomorrow. It's 10 of the worst NES manuals, right? That's what we're working on. I got some other stuff I'm working on. I'll try to have a few videos out, but I do have work this week, like always, alright? For anybody who's on YouTube, feel free to come over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you, be it sound effects, stream loots, cards, channel point redeems. And for everybody on Twitch, feel free to go check out my YouTube. We'll go over to Kyle. We kind of have to at this point because he gave us some money. I'm a whore for money. Let's see. That's basically it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Lara Croft has a way of just ruining your day every time, any game that we play. So let's go ahead and raid Jank Jesus. And as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. We are on the final 4/5 stages of this game. But I didn't expect it to be a 30-hour game, and that's what it's turning into. So come over on this raid. I will see y'all tomorrow, and take care. Have a great start to your week.